Show. Minxlaw123 here. Sorry, my hair looks a mess. I think I say that every show, every video, every day, every night. Anyway, it's up. I've messed up my fringe, but anyway, I cut it this morning. It's gone a bit squiff. How's everyone doing? Hope you are okay. If you are watching this live, please say hi in the chat room. There is, of course, a chat room available that you can come and say hello to me. If you're not watching it live and if you're watching it as a video, then please still say hello. Just leave me a comment down below. I don't know if anyone's going to show up. It's 7 o'clock-ish at night here in the UK. I wasn't planning on doing a show. I haven't promoted it on any social media. It's just a random, should I do a live stream? Okay, let's do it. And that's that. So if you're here, please say hi to me. Don't be shy. I feel really hot. It was so cold before. Now I just feel like I'm burning. But then again, there is 2 heaters in my mum's room, like 2 radiators. That could be making it hotter in here. Hi, Sergio. How are you? Hello. Sergio Hernandez. By the way, everyone, if you are new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate that. And if you think you're subscribed, just make doubly sure, because sometimes YouTube does unsubscribe. I want to apologise for the duct tape on my glasses. I have to say about every time, because if people haven't seen it, they're like, "Why have you got that on your glasses?" My glasses broke and they've been fixed with duct tape. Charlotte, hello. How you doing, lovely? Hope you are good. Sergio says, I'm fine. Well, I'm very happy you are fine. And that is good news. I hope everyone is doing good if you're watching, and I hope everyone's had a good day. What have I been up to today? I can't remember. I got up this morning, didn't have a COVID test. Seems to be a regular occurrence this week. I felt super groggy, and I was convinced on Saturday that I had COVID. I felt terrible. So did a tester, and there was 2 lines, and I was like, no. But one line was there, but the other line, the T line, was really, really faint. And I started to think, am I imagining it? You know, am I seeing a line that's not there? And I'm moving the tester around. So I took a photo of it, showed Nathan. He looks at it and he was like, there's definitely something there. So I was like, okay, he's got better eyes than me. You know, I've got COVID. So I told my mum, I told my dad, my dad started moaning at me, going, oh, you got bloody COVID again. I was like, I've only had it once, Dad. Come on. But anyway, so we done it the next day as well. I felt terrible on Sunday. Oh my days. I literally couldn't keep awake. I was laying on the bed, just that's my impression of myself. Like a zombie. So we did another test. Once again, another very, very, literally you could barely see it lying. So I'm really confused by then. Have I got it? Have I not? Is it just a faint line? You know, are these dodgy tests? Are they not working? Someone has just joined. Sorry, Kenny Ferrara. Is that right? Kenny Ferrara. Hello, hello. So yeah, did another test and done tests the next few days, and they've been negatives. Negative today, negative yesterday. So I still don't really know what's going on, if I've got it, if I haven't got it. But yeah, so we're gonna test again tomorrow. And I think if that's negative, that's it. There's no point in keep wasting tests. You have to pay for tests now, so you know, I'm gonna be wasting money on tests if there's no reason to. Do you know what I mean? Anyhow, so yeah, I'm feeling a bit groggy, but today was the first day I went out in a few days, which was good. I enjoyed getting out and about. Out and about. And yeah, so I got up this morning, I had my breakfast, I watched Married at First Sight Australia. Does anyone else watch that? Let me know in the comments or chat room if you watch Married at First Sight. I am obsessed with the show. I'm currently on series 9, which is the latest series. I started off watching the very first, well, one of the very first series 4. And then someone told me, a viewer actually, told me that if I'm watching it, I should fast forward to number 9 series because there's so much drama. And that's what I've done. So yeah, I'm just obsessed with the show. It's so good. There's so much drama, the romance, the passion, the fights, the rows. Brilliant. That's my cup of tea. Hope everyone is doing well and having a good day. Yeah, thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. And yourself as well. So I watched some TV, had something to eat. I done some houseworky things, which is really boring. And then I went out and I've got to look for that in the spare room. Yeah, I went out because I was looking for one of those. No, I don't know if I'm really old here. You might not remember these things if you're younger, but they they were these things that you'd like attach to your sink taps, and it turns into like a hose to wash your hair. Um, and so yeah, because I need to dye my hair. My grey roots are coming through. Look. Ooh. By the way, there's nothing wrong with being grey haired. Can I just say that? But for me personally, I don't want that. I want to have black hair. That makes me happy. Um, but yeah, so I needed to get one of these because I've had some issues with my skin, sensitive skin issues and stuffs, and I don't want to start putting hair dye chemicals on my skin, as you rinse it off in the shower. So I thought a good way of doing it was to dye my hair and then rinse it off in the sink, and then it's only going like, into the sink. But yeah, I went into Wilko's, found one eventually, and it was completely different size. It would not have fit the taps. It was like a circle, and we have like square taps. So that was no good. And I was like, uh-oh. Then I went to Waterstones, picked up my book, which I'd ordered tomorrow. Well, that's what the name of it is. It's called Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. It's supposed to be like a massive book. People are raving about it and loving it. So yeah, I picked that up because I just wanted to see what all the hype was about, and it does sound really good and unusual and different. So yeah, picked that up, and then I met Nathan from work, and he went to have his haircut at the barber's. I love going to the barbers with him. I find it super relaxing watching him getting pampered, and oh my god, the guy that he had doing his hair today was so like, I don't know what the word is. It's so like just taking his time on every little thing. Like, and I got so many tingles because I kept hearing the scissor sounds. He was like a real perfectionist, and it was brilliant. So like the spraying water sounds, the scissor sounds, brilliant. So yeah, went to have his looks good. He's got a nice haircut now because his hair was getting super thick and super long. So it's had a nice trim. So I went there. Hey Emma, how you doing, lovely? Hey Laura, hello everyone in chat. The lovely Emma London. Hope you are good. Kenny says, I don't watch that show, but there is a show called Love After Lockdown. It's a mess, but it's so addicting to watch. I actually, Kenny, what is it about? Because I saw that advertised. I've got Sky, and it comes up with like suggestions for shows that they think you'll like because you watch something similar. And that Love After Lockdown, or Locked Up After Lockdown. No, what was it called? Yeah, Love After Lockdown. That's not a really good show, is it? Lockdown after lockdown. Love After Lockdown, like quite my cup of tea, but I didn't know exactly what it was about. I know it's a dating show of some form. I love dating shows ever since I was younger. I used to love watching Blind Date when I was a kid with Cilla Black, rest in peace. Love Cilla. All right, surprise, surprise. Ah, Graham. Sorry, if you're not in the UK or of a certain age, you won't have a clue Cilla Black was or what she said. But if you do know her, she was a legend, an icon. I was really sad when she died, actually. But yeah, so ever since I was a kid, I've really loved just dating. I love dating shows. Like they're fun. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, so I watched that and went out, and then come back, and I've been doing a little bit of vlogging. Ordered my new medication that I needed, my thyroid tablet things. Booked an appointment at the doctor for next week, so I've got to have my asthma checkup. What else have I done? I'm reading a brilliant book, which is number 2 in a series. The Ash Princess series by Laura Sebastian. So if you're into your fantasy, check it out. Really, really loving that book. So good. This is number 2. So I can't tell you about it because I don't want to give you spoilers, but it's really, really good. So yeah, done quite a lot of reading. Gonna do some more reading tonight. I'd love to get that book finished tonight so I can take it back to the library tomorrow. And then, oh yeah, I did an interview. Oh my God, this is cringe. You're gonna love this. It's gonna make you laugh. What's that? Have you not been able to get your glasses fixed yet? I love, you know what? I've kind of got used to them with the duct tape on. I mean, I have got my other pair, which are, I don't know, somewhere, and they're fine and they look fine. But I kind of like wearing these ones more because I don't know, it's kind of funky with the duct tape. But yeah, I can't remember what I was saying now, but it's probably boring. Oh yeah, I know. So yeah, 6:30 I did an interview, pre-recorded interview, which is very lucky it wasn't live because I completely messed up. Um I'm really good chatting and being live streaming like this. God, that sounded really vain. I'm so good. No, but I mean, I've had a lot of experience over the years, is what I was trying to say, on my own. But as soon as someone is on the screen with me or on audio with me, I just get so freaking awkward. I mess up. I don't know what I'm saying. I go like blank or I get tongue tied. And basically, I've done an interview with this guy called Dane Cobain. He's got his own YouTube channel. He's a booktuber, very keen bookworm, which is good because bookworms are cool. And he writes and he's got his music. Like, he's multi-talented. Like, he does a bit of everything, right? And he basically did this interview with me for his podcast and radio show. And I completely messed up my words. He was well, first question he asked me was about reading because obviously books and stuff. And because I had books in my mind, the next question he asked me was about my YouTube channel and different viewers. And I was saying something like, I went to say I've got viewers from all around the world, all different ages. I went to say all different genders, and I ended up saying all different genres because I was still thinking of books. Anyway, I messed up. I felt stupid. I could feel my face just getting red because I was embarrassed. And anyway, but yeah, it was funny. He said he can edit it out, so it's just as well. But this thing happens to me a lot. I've done lots of interviews over the years regarding my channel, which is cool. But I always mess up every time. I always say something stupid or something just afterwards where I think, oh, why did I say that? Is always the same. I started. Oh, what's that? Hold on. Charlotte says I started the Night Circus, and although I'm only 5 chapters in, it's like a combination of the Infernal Devices and The Witcher. Yeah, it's Oh, wow. I'm really happy that you started the Night Circus, Charlotte. Please let me know at the end of it what you thought and be honest, because, it's not for everyone. Night Circus, Erin Morgenstern is my favourite book of all time. It's the book for me that definitely got my passion for reading back again in my life. And I haven't turned back since. It's just so magical, and I love the characters. I love the magical duels and the romance, and the characters are so enchanting and unique, and I love that book so much. So I'm pleased you're reading that. um I'm sorry I keep coughing. I'm trying not to. It is what it is. That sounds so fun with the podcast. It's fine to mess up a little. It doesn't sound too bad. Don't beat yourself up about it. Thank you. I know. I see, this is who I am. Like, I will just sit and think about it during the evening. At some point I think, oh, why did I say that? I'm like that with anything, like anyone and everything that I've messed up. I sit and worry about it afterwards and just think about like how an idiot I must look. And I don't know. I've always been like that. Maybe do some practice interviews with Nathan. Um, should we do some practice interviews? Yeah. And he was next door as I was doing it, and I know he's going to take the mick out of me later and just randomly say genres, but it's all good. Like, it doesn't matter. It's all funny. Hey Jules, my Southend buddy, how you feeling? How's you and Dave? Haven't read it like 7 years. And I couldn't put it down till my eyes nearly shut. Well, Charlotte, that's a good sign. If you're not wanting to put the book down and you're tired, I'm very happy with that. Woo! Have you read Chain of Gold by Cassandra Clare? I'm not sure if it would be good because it's based around their kids. And I quite like the 3 series as it is. I've read every single book in the Mortal Instruments series. The new one comes out in January. I honestly, is it Chain of Thorns? I think I can't remember, but it comes out in January. I've got it pre-ordered, special edition, because I'm a geek like that. I honestly loved it, and I had that same worry as well. I was thinking, will I, get into these characters as much? But I really like it. My favorite ever part of that series, Mortal Instruments, would probably be the. Sorry, it's my dad ringing. I'll have to ring him back in a minute. Sorry, Daddy, I'm live on YouTube. The one with like Tessa. I think that is the Infernal Devices, isn't it? Yeah. Tessa, Jem, Will, like that love triangle and just everything. Like, I love that, and it was set in Victorian times, and just that was my favorite part of the series. But I love them all. Pink Peony, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, Pink Peony? It's good to see you. Hi, Laura. Don't worry and just be yourself. You never know what you never know what will trigger people. I've been in chats and engaging, all of a sudden the host will kind of begin to ignore my comments. Have you? Oh, no, I've read that one. Sorry. Yeah, both good. Had rest of sleep. Oh, you had the rest of your tattoo done today. How did it go? I tell you, you're braver than me, Jules. When you told me the other day how many hours you were having that done, I was like, geez. So well done to you. Well done to you. And, Nightmare Before Christmas, all good. Actually, Jules, do you reckon there'll be more Nightmare Before Christmas stuff in the shops again around Christmas time? Because I know it's kind of Halloweeny, but it's also Christmassy, hence the title. Do you reckon? I haven't seen anything yet. I did at Halloween, but not now. I think Victoria era books are better than modern, to be honest. Yeah, I love films. I love books. The fashion, like there's something about Victorian era for me that I don't know. I just really embrace it, even though their clothing looks super uncomfortable. Like women's clothing back then, like it was like all corsets and dresses, and like it didn't look very comfortable, but it looks so stylish and smart. I love it. Another 7 hours and it bloody hurt. Oh, jeez. I'll take care, Emma. Thank you for being here. Got to apply for a nurse job. I need to focus. Have a good evening, everybody. Ah, thank you. And good luck. Good luck. Good luck to you. And hello to you in Sweden from the United Kingdom. There's always more Disney. Normally have a. Oh, Disney normally have a lot. Okay. I love Victorian stuff too. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm very excited because I'm dragging Nathan by the ear. No, Nathan's not like into shopping like I'm into shopping. And I know back in the day you'd be like, well, he's a guy, typical guy, doesn't like shopping. But these days, I think there are men that do like shopping. I still think it's more women than men, but that's just my opinion. But there are men now who do really enjoy shopping, but he doesn't like shopping. Like if I was to take him around Primark, he would cry because I take ages and I want to try things on. But he is lovely when it's Christmas shopping because he enjoys it. We enjoy looking around together, Christmas decorations, Christmas stuff. It's just fun and lovely and bright and colourful, and it just makes you happy and festive. So yeah, we're going to go to look in TK Maxx tomorrow, because I went in there the other day and I saw that they have some lovely Christmas stuff. So yeah, we're gonna have a little look in there. I don't know if we're gonna go back to the range as well at some point and look what they've got. But I do get excited when Nathan comes shopping because he doesn't do it that often. So when he comes shopping with me, yes. um sorry. I love a good charity shop day. Oh, Charlotte, yes, love charity shopping. As they say in America, thrift shopping. I leave Dave outside Primark. See, great minds think alike. Just leave him outside. It's fine. I leave mine at home. That makes it sound like a dog. I leave mine at home. But like, I to be fair, I prefer going shopping on my own. Like I'm going with my friends shopping Friday morning, which is cool. Like you walk around with your friends, you have a laugh, you have a chat, whatever. It's all good. But if I'm really, really shopping, not just browsing, I do prefer to go on my own. I like to go in, know what I'm looking for, get it, have a little look around at other stuff and kind of take my time. And I think when I'm with someone else, I always think, do they think I'm being too long in here, or am I getting on their nerves, or they get on my nerves if they're looking at stuff too long? It's like I just prefer going on my own. But so when it comes to Christmas shopping, he's lovely to go with. We hold hands, we look at the Christmas stuff. It's like a date for me. I find it quite romantic. Maybe that is me. I don't know. Oh, they do. Yeah, good stuff in TK Maxx. Awesome. Lucas, hello, Lucas Reed. How are you? I've been watching your new vlogs every day as a comfort watch. You're actually the only blogger that I watch. Laugh out loud. Thank you so much, Lucas. That's really, really kind of you, and really, really appreciate those kind words. And to be the only one you watch, that is special. So thank you so much. And I'm glad that you enjoy the vlogs and they're comfortable and they're, fun for you to watch and stuff. So carry on watching. If you want to, obviously. The lovely Gemma is here. Gemma's Journey Grace, my sister from another mister. The thrift see, like I'm messing up my words again. The thrift stores, there we go, here never have anything. I'm jealous of everyone else. Oh, bless you, Kenny. I mean, for me, like our local charity shops, it's literally hit or miss. Sometimes I go and I find loads of good stuff, or you can get nice clothes and books, stuff for eBay, stuff for myself, gifts for people. Other times I go there, hardly anything there, all full, come back with like one thing, or everything you find is too expensive, or they've got stains and rips, and or they've only got like the small sizes, no plus size stuff, which is really annoying. So yeah, it's literally a gamble, I suppose. But how are you, Jem? I hope you are good. It's lovely to see you here. Hi, Wendy, as well. Wendy Taylor, how are you? Lucas says, I understand what it feels like to struggle badly with travel anxiety too. It ruled my life for over a decade, so I completely empathise. Oh, lots of hugs to you, Lucas. And you know what? You've got to keep trying. It's never too late to try. I went away a few months ago. It was a big deal for me. You know, I went all the way to Kent. It took us like 2.5 hours. Was it more? No, it was about 2.5 to 3 hours. I think it took us all, you know, everything included. And it was really nerve-wracking for me. I was away from home. I was in a different area. I'd never been before. Um, but I done it, and I'm so proud of myself. And our next thing we're going to do is Colchester next year, at the beginning of the year. So I'm really, once again, I'm nervous, but I'm really excited. And it'd be different this time as well, because last time we went away to Kent because it was Nathan's mum's wedding, and it was like a family thing. Whereas when we go to Colchester, it literally just be me and Nathan. I think it'd be more romantic in a way of it's like a couples thing, and do you know what I mean? Like it's just us on our own, which I hope is going to be good. We're not going to row. Hopefully not. But yeah, you've got to keep trying. You've got to keep pushing your boundaries with the travel anxiety, because trust me, the more you don't do it, the harder it gets. Even little bits, try little bits and pieces, and then get further and further. That's how I'm kind of doing it, I suppose. Oh yeah, Gemma, I saw you as a neurodiversity event today, and I'm glad it went really well. I saw you put it on Facebook. Well done, you. You're doing really good. I'm really proud of everything you do. And I did it. I really enjoyed your video the other day, and I'm sorry if I sounded disrespectful in any way. But I suppose for me, maybe it's my autism. I find it hard sometimes to differentiate like emotions maybe in people, because when I was watching you, I could tell you were passionate, which is brilliant. But there were parts, I think, when you started swearing, you just looked really like angry and frustrated. And you know, I was like, I really loved the video. I thought it was really interesting, and I learned a lot myself. Um, but I had to comment that because it was just it just kind of it broke me a little bit, upset me to see you upset. And then he's like, I'm not upset, I'm angry, I'm passionate. So I apologize. It's only coming from a good place, because I care about you, and I just I want you to be all right and stuff. But it's good to have a passion, especially about what you're talking about. It's very important. Oh, you actually live in Colchester. Well, there you go. I think the thrift stores in USA have more than us. I'm always watching. Yeah, we do we don't get as much as they get over there in the US, do we? Did you sell the Witchery book you put on eBay? I did put a bid on it. No, it's still on there. There's one bid on it. Maybe that's you, Wendy. I don't know when it ends. I can't remember, but I haven't had a notification say it's ended, so hopefully it'll, be on there. Thank you. I understand you're absolutely fine. I understand why you thought that. Oh, thank you, Gemma. I'll be honest, as when you replied, I was like, oh God, I hope I haven't offended her, because I think you're amazing. But it was a really interesting video, and I think you should do more like that, because I think it educates people, and including myself. Because yeah, there are a lot of myths out there that people think and they believe is true, and I think you need someone who's in the know to kind of say, actually, this is true, but this isn't. This isn't true. This is, and it's good. It's a good video. It's interesting. Here in the US, it's also hit or miss, but wherever I go, these shelves are always so bare, or the clothes are dirty. Oh, I hate going into the charity shops and seeing like dirty clothes, stained clothes, ripped clothes. And the worst thing is they charge a lot of money for them. You're like, what? Like if they were to put on a pound rail or something, it's like, okay, fair enough. But they're putting them for like £7 or something. You're like, no thanks. You should go out to eat a lot. There's lots of nice food places. There's a free museum in Colchester town too, which is nice, and a beautiful art gallery. Yeah, I can't remember if I saw the art gallery. We've seen like the museums and stuff. We really want to go to the castle where there's like a museum, right, as well. Isn't that where the tree is at the top of the castle, or is that somewhere else? I'm sure that's Colchester. But yeah, it looks really beautiful. I love the zoo, so I want to go to the zoo. We'll stay a couple of days there. one day the museum and the shops and stuff and just walking around and chilling in the hotel, and then another day, yeah, the zoo, and then we'll come back like the next morning. So I'm really happy. I think we'll have a lovely time. And I think the fact that it's still in Essex, even though it's still quite a way away time wise, it's the fact that to me, like mentally, I know that I'm still in my kind of area, like my county. It's not as kind of scary. I don't know. It's weird. It's a mental thing, I suppose. I hope I do get the Witchery book. It looks so good. I hope you do too, Wendy. I reckon you will. There's not been that many, like, it's been on there a couple of weeks and it's not had any other bids. So I hope you get it. I want you to get it now. But yeah, thank you for always watching my channel, Wendy. I appreciate that. And I hope you do get the Witchery book. Castle's Awesome, BuzzFeed Unsolved did a video on it, since apparently it's very haunted, which you might like too. Oh, is it? I'm going to tell Nathan that. He's playing Pokemon at the moment, so I won't interrupt him. But that is really cool. Maybe we can look it up. So there's a BuzzFeed Unsolved video of Colchester Castle. Yeah, I've heard it was haunted. I mean, it's so old. Isn't like Colchester one of the most oldest towns in the UK or something? It used to be the capital. Is that correct, or am I completely wrong? I don't know. But yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to that. It'd be nice. Also, I want to go to a place called Battlesbridge where they do a lot of the antiques and stuff. That's not going to be like a stay there trip. It's going to be like spend the day there kind of thing and look around all the antiques. I love looking at old antiques. Like Nathan collects coins and old like military like medals and things, which is cool. I like stamps because I'm, you know, a bit of a geek. And just like obviously like dolls, teddy bears, like 80s stuff. Like it's just fun. I love looking at old stuff. It's got more personality in a way, you know. Thank you and you're welcome. I know I'm quite new to your channel, so I've been watching lots of your vlogs, yay, and ASMR videos. Wendy, thank you so much for being such a good viewer and giving me those views on the YouTubes. Hey Amjad, how you doing? Not gonna lie. I've actually, oh no, I was going to say I've got my Pepsi Max, but I haven't. I've got a very good bottle of water. Oh, let me tell you quickly. On Saturday, I went to Southend's Christmas market. I think it's going to be on every weekend, possibly. It was really busy there. I did have a bit of a meltdown panic attack. I'm not going to lie. Sound like Amjad now, not going to lie. But like, I did freak out a little bit. There were so many people there. Like literally, they were everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's like people. Because it was the first kind of opening of the Christmas market. And when I was there, I met this lovely girl. She does her own like art and stuff, and she had this stall. I bought like a little sticker which I put on our bedroom window with like a crystal ball on it, and I got a like an art print for a £5, which is gorgeous, of a tarot card, the moon. That's going to go on the wall tomorrow because I'm going to get some sticky stuff tomorrow to put it on. But I want to show you these two Christmas decorations. They're so nice. So they like wooden, like little logs. Hold on, what one? Actually, Jules, I'll show this one first. Jules, you will love this. It's Nightmare Before Christmas. It's Jack. Yeah, Jack's here. So yeah, they're like little mini kind of logs. There's their info on the back. Can't really handmade by Rocky's Illustrations, I think that says. Yeah, Illustrations. But she was a really sweet girl, and you know, reasonably priced as well. Some of them on the stalls are a bit greedy, but she wasn't. She was quite nicely priced. But this is just so cool, and it's all, you know, handmade and stuff. So I got that one. That's going to go on the Christmas tree. I was looking if they had a Sally one, but they didn't. Only had the Jack one. And then I got this one, which I know should go on the tree because it's for Christmas. But I super love this. And I'm going to put it in our bedroom because we've got a picture, like a painting that looks pretty similar to this. So we're going to put it up above it. It's really nice. You've got the mountains, the trees, the stars, blue sky. So yeah, that is meant for the tree, but it's going to go in our bedroom all year round. Whereas that one, obviously, because he's got his Christmas hat on, it would look a bit weird all year round. Ella, hello. The lovely Ella R is here. How are you? My favourite chapter in the book is called Josh. Huh? Sorry, hold on. I was like, what? So Jules says Colchester was the first capital of Roman Britain. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much for that information. I'm not very good at my history. I try, but I'm not very good. Laura, me and my teaching assistant read Into the Water by Paula Hawkins yesterday in college. I can't stop loving that book. It's so good, isn't it? I've read it for years, but I absolutely loved it. We read up to a chapter called Nicky in the book. I can't remember. I read it so long ago, but I know I loved it. He's awesome. Our tree topper is Jack. So instead of having an angel at the top of your tree, you got Jack. I like that. It's pretty cool. Hey, Max N, how are you? Make sure everyone please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Even if you think you are, make sure you are, because sometimes YouTube does that naughty thing of unsubscribing. And don't forget also to check out that. Sorry. Also forget also don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel, Minx Laura 123 ASMR, and on that channel I do videos to help people with insomnia, anxiety, kind of like sleep inducing, relaxing videos. So love for you to go and check out my other channel. Come and follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Goodreads, and of course I do have a throne wish list if anyone cares to spoil me and treat me. I've added some new stuff to my throne wish list. I've added some Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. I've added some advent calendar stuff, books, clothes. So yeah, there's all some new bits and pieces on there. I'll take care, Jules. Good to see you, and well done on that tattoo. Hopefully it's not too sore the rest of the evening. Are you watching the World Cup or not really? Without going into like any controversy, I refuse to watch the World Cup. I'm boycotting it, as they say. I can't watch it. I can't bring myself to watch it. I do love football. Well, no, not love. I like football. When I was a teenager, I loved it. Now I like it. But like for me personally, I can't watch it for like a few reasons. The main reasons, how they treat people who are LGBTQI plus, absolutely, the way they, anyway, it's just horrific. And also, people died. They treated people so badly who were making the stadium and stuff. And I can't I can't bring myself to watch it. It just feels morally wrong for me to sit there and, watch the football. Yeah. And there's other things about I don't want to watch it for. So yeah, basically, no, I'm not watching it. And I know a lot of people are feeling the same as me. I know there are some people that watch it, and each to their own. If you want to enjoy it and not think of the politics and stuff, like that's cool. Like it's all good, and that's up to you. And some people don't want to watch it. That's also up to, we're all individual. We should all choose our own things. James Money 615, how you doing? Lucas says, I 100% agree. I'm glad you're saying this, Laura. Thank you, Lucas. Yeah, look, I said that to my dad, and he was like, I'm not watching it. And I said, oh, good. I'm really proud of you, Dad. And he was like, well, not because the political thing. It's just boring. I was like, okay. He doesn't like it. He's not interested in it. Lucas says, as an LGBTQ person, it makes me extremely uncomfortable for it to be held there. Yeah, exactly. Like, at the end of the day, you should be able to be what you want in any country in the world. And the things they do to people who are gay, etc., is just vile. And even people who go to the the stadium as allies, they wear a rainbow hat or a rainbow t-shirt. They're told to get out. They're not allowed to do anything like that. And I don't know, if they're doing something like the World Cup, I think they should be accepting of anyone and everyone. But they're clearly not. And the way they treat their people is just horrible. Anyway, so I'm not watching it, is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to start watching the new Wednesday series on Netflix tonight. It looks so good. Oh, Wendy, I hope you enjoy it. I saw the little trailer of it, and I'll be honest, I weren't impressed. She just looks like she's trying too hard. But to be fair, I'm 43, and I used to love the old series of the Addams Family and the very kind of original Wednesday, and even the one where she was played by Christina Ricci. It was that like the 90s vibe or whatever. But this girl, for me, on the trailer, because I was really excited about it as well. I was like, oh, I love Wednesday. She's one of my favorite characters. And then I saw the trailer, and it just felt for me like the actress was trying too hard. Like, does that make sense? Like, she just looks like too. I don't know. I could change my mind. I'll still give it a little go. I know I will. And if I change my mind, then I'll be open and say, what was wrong? She's really good. The show's great. But it weren't floating me boat when I saw the trailer. But hopefully it's better than I think it's going to be. Don't listen to me. I like Married at First Sight. So what do I know about anything? From watching your blogs, you made me want to read a book. So for my Secret Santa, I'm doing with friends. I asked for 2 books, The Whisper Man and The Cabin at the End of the World. Oh, well, first of all, that is so cool. I love it when people say inspire them to kind of want to read and that. Reading is good for the soul and, good for anxiety, good for entertainment, just good for everything. Um, but yeah, I haven't read The Cabin at the End of the World, but I have read The Whisper Man. It's very good. So I hope you get your books. We don't do Secret of Santa. That'd be so fun. I think I've done it years and years and years ago when I was working at British Telecom, like years ago, and I don't think I got anything good. But I suppose that's the fun of it. You're supposed to get silly things, aren't you? I believe Christina Ricci is in this new one. Oh, is she? Okay. And yeah, she does seem like she's trying too hard. Or at least some of the only one who thinks that. I thought I was starting to be like a really nasty person, but everyone's like, "Oh, it's so good." I'm just like, "Hmm." But yeah, we'll see. I will give it a go. I will try it to see how I feel. Um, there's so many things I want to watch now because Nathan's got a new contract on his phone, so he got Netflix for 2 years and Disney Plus for 1 year, and there's so much to watch. I've also got Discovery Plus and Sky, and you just think there's so much to watch. You don't end up watching it because you're like looking through for ages, going, "Oh, I want to watch that. I want to watch that. I want to watch that," and then you've come to like an hour later and you've not watched anything. You've just been, flicking through things. So I just spat on myself. That was gross. Um, but yeah, there's just so much to watch. I've just got like so much. Really excited for Destination Fear to come back soon on Discovery. Me and Nathan are really into our paranormal TV shows. We love them. And I really like Destination Fear. It's really improved. The last series was so good, and then it kind of ended. So obviously this series, I hope it will carry on being just as good. Dakota used to be on Ghost Adventures with Zach, and I think he's so lovely. I will not have a bad word said against Dakota because he's so sweet. And his sister, she's adorable, Chelsea. Um, who's the other two? Alex and Tanner. There we go, I remembered. But yeah, them two are my favourites. Like, she's so cute, and I love, honestly, I love her. She's so lovely. Um, and yeah, she's tweeted me a few times. She's retweeted me. She's tweeted me. I'm like, oh, she's really sweet. And very brave. I mean, she literally will stay in a room all on her own all night, and I'm like, damn, girl, you brave. Violetta Sparks is here. How you doing, lovely? It's good to see you. I love doing live streams because I get to see some familiar faces, and that makes me smile. My list to watch on Netflix is so long. That's right, exactly. Like, we haven't got a list or anything, but there's things that I'll be like, oh, I want to watch that. I want to watch that. I want to watch that. Oh, too much, too many shows to watch, too little time. Um, do you know what? I've never seen Sleepy Hollow. It looks like my cup of tea though, so I should check it out at some point. But I did start to watch Edward Scissorhands about 3 weeks ago. Got halfway through and then just watched something else. But I've never finished that film. I don't know. So should I watch the end of it? Is it a good ending? He's so cute though, little Edward with his, well, obviously scissor hands. And the weird women, the neighbours, they're all kind of flirting with him and stuff. But yeah, is it worth watching the end of the film, or should I just be like, nah, leave it? Um, yeah, Sleepy Hollow. Yeah, isn't that about the guy on the horse? Or am I imagining that? I don't know. The Monado, how are you? Hope you're good. Johnny Depp is funny in it. I love that movie. We watched because basically I'd never seen Nightmare Before Christmas, which is really embarrassing at this age, but I hadn't. And so basically Halloween time, me and Nathan watched that was it, The Headless Horseman. Thanks. There we go. And it was a horse in some way connection. But yeah, we watched Nightmare Before Christmas. Nathan had seen it, for years. He knew everything about it, but I hadn't never seen it. And oh my god, I'm now completely obsessed with everything Nightmare Before Christmas. I love it, absolutely love it. And went on a kind of Tim Burton thing, hence Edward Scissorhands. And then we also watched The Corpse Bride. Has anyone ever seen The Corpse Bride? So I had a bit of an issue with that because I really loved it, but without giving spoilers away, well, I suppose I can't really say this without giving a spoiler away. I didn't like who he chose. How's that? I think he should have chose the other person. Let me know if you agree. My auntie watches Korean or Chinese dramas on Netflix. Cool. I love the fact, yeah, that Netflix do so many different, nationalities and different types of shows for different people. It's good. Beetlejuice is amazing. Also, like Dark Shadows with Johnny Depp. I like Dark Shadows. I remember years and years ago, There used to be a soap opera, a vampire soap opera called Dark Shadows that I used to watch, and it was based on that. The film, yeah, I like that. I saw that at the cinema with my friend Jenny many years ago, and it just come out. What are your thoughts on the Bridget Jones Diary movie series? It's weird. I should like it. I should like the character. I should like the humor, but I just don't. I don't know. I don't really connect with Renée Zellweger in the slightest. And I find this is awful to say this because I have a voice like a chipmunk, but I find her voice in that film so annoying. I think it's because she's American and she's trying to do this English voice of Bridget Jones, and I just find it really tedious. I don't like it. It just irritates me. And the whole like the big knickers and I don't know. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea, I'm afraid. But apparently the books are really good. Maybe if I'd have read it, I might have liked it more. But like, yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me. Um, Bridgerton, I started watching. I really liked the first episode, like really, really liked it. And then I remember watching the second, thinking, meh, meh, and then ended up not watching anything else of it. And then read the spoilers to see what happened, and then I thought, well, there's definitely no reason for me to watch it because I know what happens and who's, doing the gossip and all that. Anyhow, look, I'm going to head off in a minute. So if you've got any quick questions for me, fire away now. I love answering your questions. Ask me anything. You got 1 minute. Put the questions in the chat room. I'd love to answer something. Bridgerton isn't for me. Yeah, I don't know. Just, yeah, didn't gel with it. I really like the Jinx. Is it Jinx? I really like that. Jinx. The fairies and stuff. I really enjoyed the first series, but I had Netflix back now for a few weeks and still not bothered with the second series, so I can't be that keen on it. I don't know. Have you ever seen the BBC comedy series Ghosts? Do you know what, actually, Wendy? I keep seeing it advertised, and it does look really funny. And obviously, it's got like the haunted house and stuff. So yeah, I'm tempted to give it a go at some point because I saw on TV the other day they brought out an American version of it. So there's going to be an American ghost story or something, right? Ghosts, yeah. So no, I haven't, but I'd quite openly give it a try. Have you watched the movie Burlesque with Cher and Christina Aguilera? I haven't. It's not really my cup of tea. I am a fan. Can I just say I love Christina Aguilera. Well, I don't really like her stuff now, but like back in the day, I was a huge fan because it was always kind of like Britney versus Christina. I was definitely on Team Christina. I think her voice was, for me, by far better. It's more stronger. She had more sass. She was like tougher. I don't know. I just always preferred Christina. I did like some Britney songs, and she was sweet and all that. But like for me, Christina was just by far better. Her song "Beautiful" is amazing, and it's one of my favorite songs of all time. As is "Fighter" as well. I mean, there's so many Christina songs that are brilliant. But no, I've not seen that film. Is the answer to that. Laura, please save this live stream. Yeah, I'm just going to keep this up as a video for the day because I didn't upload a video today because I've been out on stuffs, and I was just like, do you know what? I'll do a live stream, and yeah, I'll just leave this up as a video if people want to watch it afterwards. I was watching one of our ASMR Spa Role Plays collabs earlier. Bless you. Yeah, do you know what? I don't really do collabs anymore. I kind of put the idea out there yesterday on Twitter and said, hey, does anyone fancy doing a Christmas / Hanukkah themed ASMR group collab? And I left it on there for about 10 minutes, and then I was like, actually, I can't be bothered with the stress of it. So I literally deleted the tweet before anyone kind of got around to it. So yeah, I love doing them, but I don't. And I just get so stressed with it, and I'm not very tech savvy, so obviously if people send me files and they don't work properly, and then I have to get back to people, or like have a deadline date and people haven't sent me their parts, and I have to kind of keep nagging, and it's I don't know. Or I'll do the collab and people in it will just not promote the video at all, which really upsets me, because I think if I'm doing all the work of the editing together and stuff, they're in it, they should kind of promote me. Like if I ever do a group collab with people's channels, I'll always promote on my social media. But like people don't seem to do that to me, and I just like whatever. And that kind of puts me off as well. Do you have a page in Facebook? So I do have a Facebook. It's minx.laura.5, which is just basically my Facebook. I don't like Facebook. I make no secret of it. I think it's it's stressful, it's depressing. Like I use it now and again, like just to kind of promote my videos, and to put the odd selfie on, or just a random status. But I just find it so irritating and stressful, and a bit boring as well. Actually, like it used to be good back in the day, but now I find it a bit boring. I prefer Twitter, even though it stresses me out, and Instagram. TikTok is just so fun, looking at funny, silly videos. That's always good, especially the animal ones because they're cute. um, YouTube's just not the same anymore. I remember a YouTuber called Gaz Loves Games. He didn't upload anymore. We'll message each other on Instagram. Yeah, I mean, I remember Gaz. Yeah, Gaz was cool. He did his gaming videos. I think I did a collab with him, like a gaming themed collab. Yeah, people make their channels, and I think they quit for various reasons. It could be that they're just not enjoying it, or it could be that their lives get busy, or they change jobs, or family situation. And I also think sometimes people just, they get kind of disheartened because they're not getting the views or the subs, and they think, what's the point? And I think they give up. So it could be various reasons, but it's always sad. It's always sad when you've really enjoyed watching a channel and a creator, and then they just go. Like, it upsets me as well. I've had a few channels over the years that I've really liked, and then they just stop, and it's like, oh, it's sad. Makes me sad. Oh, so sorry. I'm trying not to cough. Wendy says, I'm on TikTok, posted a few book videos. Wendy, come follow me. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. My TikTok is at MinxLaura123 ASMR. That's at MinxLaura123 ASMR. If you want to follow me, maybe leave me like a comment on one of my videos or something, anything, and I'll know it's you, and I'll click on you and follow you. Book videos, well, I'm going to follow you. I can't remember, Wendy, if I asked you what you were reading at the moment. Did I ask you? I know Charlotte come in and says she was reading The Night Circus, which is cool. But what are you reading at the moment? Yay, thank you for following me. All right, look, TikTok for me is just all about being silly and funny. I love using the stupid filters, the effects. They just make me laugh. I put a video up the other night of my dad dancing in a boat. I mean, that's the kind of quality he got on my TikTok. It's just fun, and I love it. I really irritate Nathan a lot because he'll try and talk to me, and he'll be like, "You on TikTok?" I'm like, "No." But I am, because I'm just zoned into watching people's stupid videos. Mainly animal videos, as I say. I love watching funny animal videos. Like, they're just hilarious. Diana Finkel says, hi, Laura. Love your videos and your personality make me laugh. Thank you. No, it's Dinah, not Diana. Dinah, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You are reading Dead Leaves. I've not heard of that one. Horror? Thriller? Possibly. If you go and say it's a romance, I'll be completely shocked. I can't really see that being a title of a romance. I did get a new book today. I got a book called Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by, I can't remember who the author is. But anyway, it's supposed to be like the big book of the year. And I was like, do you know what? I'm sick of hearing about it. I need to get it. It's a bit of a romance. I think it's to do with these two people who kind of knew each other from when they were younger, and they were both like in hospital or something, or knew each other from hospital. And they grow up or something. They re-meet and they meet again and again. And I'm sure there's something to do with like gaming. Like they're like, one's a gaming designer, or I don't know, something like that. It's not my normal cup of tea. I'm not into gaming books or gaming in general. But I like the idea of the romance, and it's got Jewish rep. You know me, I do like a good book with a bit of Jewish rep. There needs to be more. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of get on the bandwagon and check that one out. By Keelan Patrick Burke, 9 short stories based around Halloween time. Oh, I do love spooky stuff. I love Halloween. I miss Halloween. It's over too quick. We literally had all our Halloween decorations up, and they were like, "Oh, we've got to take them down now." It's sad. It's sad. Well, enjoy your book, and I hope you win the Witchery. I really will. Hope that you win it. Fingers crossed. Listen, everyone, take care of yourselves. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I do need to do more streams. I'm aware of this. I get told off for not doing too many streams, and I'm sorry. Like, sometimes, like, I'm busy, I'm tired, I don't feel well, I'm stressed. sometimes I just get really nervous and awkward to do them. So, but I will try and push myself to do them because, you enjoy it, I hope. I enjoy it, so I will try and do it. There'll be a new video going on tomorrow. There should be probably one of my spend a day with me vlogs. So I hope you enjoy that. As I say, I've been filming today. I've been doing my spend a day with me vlog today. So in a moment, I'll update that. Talk about this stream, how my viewers are amazing. I didn't get one trick or treater this year, and thank you. I hope so too. It was good talking to you. Thank you, Wendy. Oh, we had loads of trick or treaters. Absolutely. And I had flu, and I just keep running up and down the stairs giving the sweets to the kids, but it was quite cute. All right, everyone, listen, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Please subscribe, leave a thumbs up. Share this out on your social media and all that jazz. And don't forget, check out Minx Laura 123 ASMR, my other channel. All right, everyone, take care. Bye.